Starting a little late. Starting a minute late. Sorry, peoples. Anyway, who's here today? Let's move this a bit. There we go. How are we this rainy, humid Sunday? Jeff Chuang, hello. Anastasia, hello. Anyway, shalom. I lost track of the time. I was just goofing off. Anyway, hey everybody. Yeah, I lost track of the time. I'm a minute late. Because I was, I don't know. Anyways, how is everybody in this crazy time? I'm flying solo because Maura went to her workplace to pick up a couple things. I think she's getting weights. I know she's getting weights. She's getting weights because we're doing training. And weights just adds weight to the whole thing, and it makes everything a little harder. I don't need the weights. What else? What else is going on? She dropped our son off at his graduation party because Leo has graduated from high school now and is in a more official limbo than he's ever been in. Although he does know he'll be going to college in the fall. Did I see the Instagram video? Not yet. I will see it. Hey, Cheryl. Cheryl Blaylock is watching. And Josette, hello. Cheryl is making this great new show on Facebook called Miss Cherry's Library. Ms. Cherry's Library, Ms. And it's the Library of the Forest. It's in the forest. And it's this librarian, Ms. Cherry, who is at your service in the library. So anyway, I'm working on just a bit of music for that. There's not much music. It's just it's pretty much reading books that are in existence. These great books, and anyway, it's not really for me to talk about because I don't know very much about it yet. But what I have seen is very nice. It's very sweet. So nice job so far. And maybe we can all see that at some point. I think you can probably see some of it now. Am I right about that, Cheryl? On Facebook? Ms. Cherry's Library? Anyways, what else? What else is going on? It's very humid and kind of raining. It's that humid. It's so humid it's raining. As Albert King would say, the sky is crying. And it's Leo's favorite weather. He's at his graduation party. He's with well, I don't know if it's an official graduation party, but it's with he was invited to be with a bunch of his classmate friends. And they're in Van Cortlandt Park up in the Bronx. And it's his favorite weather, which is, you know, over 80 degrees and raining. Cheryl says yes, so go see it. Ms. Cherry's Library. Oh, you're welcome, Andre. It's a gift for me. If the truth be told. There it is. Check it out. Check out Cheryl's comment there if you want to see this very sweet dealie. So yeah, Maura will probably show up in the middle of this. Who knows? Maybe with weights. maybe the second half of this I'll be playing piano with weights. Yeah, so Leah's favorite weather, raining and over 80 degrees. Isn't that strange and specific? But I get it, it's nice, and you know, he's in luck because that, I bet, is going to be the weather of the future. Anyways, I guess I should play a tune. I'm hearing Moore's voice in my head. Less talk, more music. Hello, David. People coming in. Should I let some more people in before I play? I don't know. I'll play a little bit. So, this first tune is a tune that I had the melody for first and challenged myself to put words in the music without changing a syllable, you know, single note of the music, and that was my first time doing that. It was very challenging, and I ended up writing words that I don't know where they came from. And it ended up being an Italian ska tango that I hope to play with Ro and the Nomads when we're back in people time. It's kind of like Nino Rota music, if you know the Fellini movies. You know, like La Dolce Vita or Juliet of the Spirits or something like that. Anyways, goes like this. Doesn't go like that. She was in that movie, black and white and groovy, and I think that beauty's on the sidewalk over there. Isn't she Italian? Flashy-eyed rapscallion. I'd like to tell her I'm a fan, but I don't dare. Who's the hired muscle? Reading Bertrand Russell. I'm supposed to know who the heck that is, but maybe not. If she only knew that I'd be true to her only, and this is my only shot. God, she's hot. Look here, please just look here. Do you see me? Can you see me? Do you feel the heat in my blood flowing for you? If you could only look this way. Hey buddy, I'm not crazy. That's a famous lady. Some Fellini guy put her on a giant silver screen. She's far above me. She could never love me, but me or more, that's good enough for me. Just look here. Do you see me? Can you see me? Do you feel the heat in my blood flowing for you? If you could only look this way. Hey buddy, I'm not crazy. That's a famous lady. Some Fellini guy put her on a giant silver screen. She's far above me. She can never love me, but me or more, that's good enough for me. Me or more, that's good enough for me. Hey! There it is. Famous lady. Ah, thank you, thank you! Look at all the bubbles. Care bubbles. Caring about my sanity. Ah, thank you, thank you. Oh man, it's hot. It's hot. Is it hot where you all are? Woohoo! Thank you, Jeff. Oh man, if I were in another room, I could show you a painting of Jeff's that we have on the wall, but it's not in this room. Jeff Chuang, great painter, great artist. I think Jeff of you as slightly more of a conceptual artist than an. Do you know that Milton Glaser died today? I think it was today. I mean, he may have been 100. He may have been over 100 years old. Don't know if you all know. Too hot here in Tennessee. Yeah, I bet. Johnson City, right? That's isn't that near? Oh God, what's that town where Anna Libya was? Right near Tri-City. You go into Tri-City Airport. I don't remember the name. No, I can't remember. Oh well, it'll hit me at some point. Guru Prasad Singh, Satnam, baby. Yeah, Milton Glaser. He did I Heart New York. That was his. He was famous for his graphic art. He did that almost like Peter Max look of Bob Dylan's portrait. He has like very famous graphic art, and that is great. But he also did a lot of great fine art. He was an incredible artist, and he wrote a book. What was it? Imagination in Pictures, or something with the mind. Yeah, the iconic Dylan portrait. Yeah. Hey Barrett, how are you? Barrett Zinn Gross is in the house. Great songwriter here in New York. And during People Time, you can catch him usually at the bitter end. Where Bob Dylan played, I think. I think he played there. I know he played at Folk City down the street. Yeah. Well, it's changed. Everything's changed. You know, some good things, some bad things. What else? I don't know. It's, I don't have a lot in my mind. Oh, well, I'll tell you what I've been listening to. There's a great record I have on Ride Cymbal Records, which is a record company owned by, or run by Donald Elfman, who puts out records by my buddy Joel Forrester, who's an incredible piano player, who is living in Lyon, France now. And he used to head the Microscopic Septet, so maybe you've heard of him through that. And another band called People Like Us, or People Like Us, who knows? People Like Us. But in any case, that's how I met Donald Elfman and checked out his record label. And he has, there are a bunch of records that they put out that are beautiful records. And I was just listening to the Mike Richmond Trio, Bill's Hits, which are all Bill Evans. Beautiful jazz. Jazz trio. Christy, hello. That's all right. There's no late. I was a little late. Yes, Bill Evans, Bill's Hits. Mike Richmond Trio with Andy Laverne on piano. Mike Richmond was the bass player, interestingly. But great record. I don't know. I'm still listening to that Kendrick Lamar record, Good Kid, Mad City. That's intense. There's a lot of there's too much music. Too much. The Isley Brothers, Brother, Brother, Brother. I was listening to that record. Woo! Chili. They do a version on that record of Carole King. It's Too Late, Baby. You know, it's Too Late, Baby. What am I singing there? Okay. Too late, baby, now it's too late. Something inside is dying. No, that's not it. But anyway, they do it in this really slow, soulful way. Brother, brother, brother. Isley Brothers. Kendrick Lamar is the... I can't read. Where's my co-host? Is the Hein. I thought that's what it said. M-A. M-A. I'm not sure what that means. Hain. Pronounced Hain. He is the Hain. You know. I will be, you know when I'm going to be super hip on my deathbed? That's when I'm finally, when my son will be like, Dad, wow, finally. Short for, how cool is this? I have to put on my glasses. Heinous. Heinous, but in a good way, right? I mean, I don't know much about his personal life, but his music is ridiculously good. How are you, Mr. Salt? I'm well, thank you. Yeah, I'm doing good today. And speaking of Mr. Salt, Christy, thank you for setting up that page. Christy set up a fan page for Mr. Salt. She's very sweet. I don't feel comfortable joining it. I hope you understand, just because it feels strange being, you know, a fan of myself on the Facebooks. But, you know, I'll look at it. It's nice. Thank you. Yes, I'm assuming, Barrett, you're saying yes, that heinous is good. So that's good, because holy moly, genius. There's a lot of genius going around. I heard a newish Jack White record, Boarding House Reach, that I thought was genius from 2018. I think. Maybe even a little more recent. Yeah. And Joe Henry, Thrum. So there's so much music. It hurts. All right, here's another tune. Here's a tune, another one that I wrote with Ro and the Nomads in mind. It's a reggae R&B outfit. It's an outfit. Ro is the singer, who is mind-blowingly mellifluous. And we just recorded a record, didn't have these songs on it, but we just recorded a record before the COVIDian era, just on the cusp of it. And so we're still working on it individually, but we all recorded it together just before things hit. So anyway, that's where that is. And here is this one. Feeling like you've gone insane, hiding your heart from your brain. You remember Grandma saying, everybody gets the You could be black, brown, yellow, red, or white. You could be loose or tight. Everybody gets it. It will come for you. Upon us all, a hard rain's gonna fall, but a tree can grow through the sidewalk. Woo! Feeling like you've gone insane, hiding your heart from your brain. You remember Grandma said, everybody gets the pain. Feeling like you've gone insane, hiding your heart from your brain. You remember Grandma said, everybody gets the pain. 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 That fades out. Let's see what. Eric, hello! Big green tractor. Who is that? Denise. Man, big green tractor. I don't think I know that one. It sounds really familiar though. Whoa, look at that. I've never seen that. An explosion of bubbles. Oh, you have to teach me how to do that. Did you see the pictures? I haven't seen those yet, but I haven't really been busy at the farmer's market. We now have a thing with the local garden. I used to do composting, but then when COVID stuff hit, the composting, oh wow, another one. But the garden has been semi-shut down because of COVID and regulations and things, and the city is not sanctioning composting yet, but we're hoping that it will. In any case, they're still growing vegetables here and there, and getting vegetables grown by local farms, and you can pay for a bag of vegetables in our neighborhood. So I picked up my vegetable bag. Anyways, yeah, it's a busy day. What are y'all doing? Yeah, if you've just tuned in recently, my co-hosts are they left me. We have to talk compost. Yeah, I love composting. Especially with the in the local garden, because you get to meet people who know a lot more than I do. and they work in your local garden if you can. almost all local gardens are open to the public. Something I didn't realize until much later in life, but and I didn't think it was something I wanted to do. It's like, I don't feel like gardening. But it's not, composting is very specific. Other thing. Eric, hello. Get my brother on here. Where is he? Did you ever reach him? I think you did, because I gave him a hard time when I finally did reach him. And he was like, yeah, Eric told me, yeah. Busy. This is what it's like being on the phone with my brother, okay? It's like this. Hey, Jace, how you doing? Yeah, what? And you hear him typing away. Hey, Maria. Hello. What is that? Worm composting. Yeah, you mean at home? We're thinking about it. Yeah. We've been, yeah. Composting is, you know what's so freaky about it? This. You're welcome, Eric. Oh, thank you, Maria. Yeah, I don't remember where I got this, but it's, it's consistent with my crazy closet. I had a party years ago. Oh man, it was in fact, it was the first party that Maura and I threw together. So, very long time ago. And this woman that was like, neither of us had met before, who came with other people. I went into my room to get something, and she was in the room in my closet. And I'm like, hello, what's going on? And she said, your closet has so much energy. And, I have to say it made me feel good. Ah, boy. Let's see. It is comfy, thank you. What does Cheryl say? I sneak a few scraps of things into my flower garden. Yeah, you can totally do that. That's the amazing thing with compost. You can put your chewed up organic or, non-meat stuff outside, and it will somehow turn into compost. And if you watch it, it's kind of amazing. It gets broken down by the worms and macro things, and then the micro things heat it up, and it becomes like this white thing with smoke from heat. I mean, it's you don't have to do anything. It's just, it's nature. It's crazy. Nature's crazy. Anyways, here's a song that came from a real experience that I had with George Harrison. And what happened was I fell asleep and had one of the most vivid dreams I ever had, where I was hanging out with George Harrison. And it felt so real that when I woke up, I transcribed the dream into this song, and felt like, yeah, that happened. It's, on the one hand, it's amazing that you can do that. On the other, it's amazing how self-absorbed you can get if you're a guy like me. But it's all right. It all works out. And here it is. lunch with George. It was just a dream, but it was real. I walked into a garden like a forest unfurled. Came to a clearing where George lived in the material world. There was a rose in the drive in front of the mansion. The driver said, "We've been expecting you. You're right on time, take my hand." Tasty, simple food was on the table. Everyone was waiting as Danny passed the ladle to George, who smiled and prayed a prayer for a prayer. It went into the air and we had lunch. Looks were exchanged for crooked sly grins. Ukuleles and tablas were brought out of the bins. I could hardly contain my overflowing spirit, so I let it go to anyone who came near it. I've been dreaming ever since about the music that we made, thanks to George and the day I fell awake. So, yeah, that one is on my upcoming record. So is the next one. Thank you, the bubbles. Oh, Eric, hello. Great, Jenna, hello. Yes, the upcoming record has, it's big sound. That's got sitar and tabla on it, that last one, and cello, guitars, yeah, a few guitars, electric piano, etc., etc., bunch of stuff, percussion. Anyways, what else? Ah, man. It is so humid here. Is it still raining? No, I don't even think it's raining. I think it is raining a little bit, but it's one of those humid days where you don't even know if it's raining. Just feels, like you're in a swamp. I don't know. What's that? Where's my mask? I'm in my home. I did go out, though, to the farmer's market today across Prospect Park, and I noticed that there's relatively, like, not a lot of mask wearing. Oh, thanks, Barrett. Good for the garden. Yes, what's good for the garden is good for the gander. Yeah, there was a soccer game going on, and I was thinking, oh, it's like COVID ball. I don't know. It's, everybody has their different comfort level with the masks and stuff. I'm probably somewhere in the middle of the spectrum. It gets me very upset to see like a soccer game with I think 2 of the guys were wearing masks out of about 16 guys. And it was, I was thinking like, why do they think that like this is, they probably think, well, it's pretty socially distant, It's only when you're trying to get the ball do you get close to somebody who's probably, not breathing as hard as they ever did or sweating as much as they ever did. They're doing Major League Baseball. It's going to happen. And the players are not going to be allowed to spit. True story. Crazy times! Whoever thought baseball without spitting? I'm going to open this window. That might be worse. Tennis. Yes, tennis. I'm down with tennis. Yeah, let's play. I haven't played in a while because of COVID, but I was playing up until it hit. Are in the house. Kelly, Guru Prasad, and what's that? Is that not Noah? Hobie. I don't know Hobie, but hello Hobie. Anyways, Prospect Courts now open. Excellent. I didn't know that. Yeah, I'm ready. Let's play. Jeff is an amazing tennis player. I think, Jeff, I played you a set and got 1 point. Here's a tune that I wrote when I was having a terrible day many years ago. Haven't had one since. And a friend of ours, Beverly, who's from Trinidad, was sitting on the stoop. I was with Leo, and I was telling her about like the horrible day I was having, like dominoes, when one thing, just nothing goes right. And she said, "You got to throw off that jinx. That's just the devil keeping busy." And I was like, And ever since then, I haven't gotten mad or frustrated. But I did get this song out of it. Have I met Brianna Gentilila? No, but what a name. I've not met Brianna Gentilila. Anyways, here it is. Jinx, it's just the devil keeping busy. All that jinx, it's just the devil keeping busy. For all that jinx, it's just the devil keeping busy. For all that jinx right now. I went to town with the devil in my belly. Went to town with the devil in my belly. I brought rage in my head that was older than my soul. Lived in a cage where I fed the fire that smoldered hot like coal. Nothing was right. Everything I touched got nothing was right. I could not let go my fist. Nothing was right. I kept adding to my list. Nothing was lit the light that was older than my soul. The light that made me bold. She popped my head and washed away my petty grief with what she said. Sweet mercy and relief. Ooh, 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 all that jazz is just the devil keeping busy. All that jazz is just the devil keeping busy. Throw off that jazz, it's just the devil keeping busy. Throw off that jazz right now. Throw off that jazz right now. Throw off that jazz right now. Crazy. Let's see what these say. The original voice of Molly on Bubble Guppies. Oh! Right, oh. Oh, thank you, peoples. I'm keeping busy. Yes, no, I've never met her, I don't think. If I met her, it was very briefly, but I did mostly music for Bubble Guppies, and the little bit of voiceover I did was not in a group, I don't believe, but that was fun. Let's see, you're gonna do just that in November, voice. Yes, that's right, I hope so. Thank y'all. Oh, thank you, Maria. Heck. I wish Maura were here. She is running some errands. She took the bairn, young Leo, to Nels, hello! She took Leo to Van Cortlandt Park to be with his high school, his now graduated high school friends, where they are having a socially distant picnic slash I don't know, celebration of having graduated. Oh man, I just can't imagine being that age now. Like, with everything that's going on, you know, I was thinking, being like 17 or 18, like your parents, you know, you've been fighting against your parents because it's your job at that age, and then suddenly your parents are out of advice. They're like, oh, you know, you think you know best? And I'm like, no, I don't know. Oh, so I have to go to college? No, do whatever you want. I have no idea. I don't know anything. Sorry, now you are truly on your own. I don't know why I'm laughing. Well, I guess I'm laughing because they all survive and they do well. I mean, I don't know about all, but kids. All right. Anyway, that was more. So she's getting weights. She's probably asking me to help her unload the car with weights for the training we're doing. Oh. All right. Anyways, here's the next tune. Here's a tune that I wrote for Maura. That's why it would be so great if she were here. The first one that I wrote for her, Eva. I don't think we were married yet. as she really shakes him up. Left, right, huh, huh. She keeps her pencil sharp and files in her cabinet. Her paperweight's got an extra slab in it. I once knew a guy who took it slow. Took an hour and a half for a cup of joe. Life was sweet as corn on the cob till my baby told him, you better find yourself a job. My baby's a bureaucrat. My baby's a bureaucrat. She wrote the book, when she gives you the look, you better believe you're going down. Best believe she's always on time. If you're late, well, it's a crime. I once knew a guy, let's call him Mr. Green. It's not his real name, but Mr. Green punched in at 9:15. Now Mr. Green, well, he's seldom seen. Mr. Green, he ain't exactly on the team. Not no more, cause my baby's a bureaucrat. My baby's a bureaucrat. She wrote the book, when she gives you the look, you better believe you're going down. God said to Noah, pack him in by 2. Noah said, yeah, I know what to do. He worked his fingers to the bone, so nothing alive wouldn't be alone. And Noah thought, yeah, I'm alright. Then my baby took inventory all through the night. She said, Noah, you got one extra bat, and well, you ain't getting off Mount Ararat. My baby's a bureaucrat. My baby's a bureaucrat. She wrote the book, when she gives you the look, you better believe you're going down. She wrote the book, when she gives you the look, you better believe you're going down. She wrote the book, when she gives you the look, you better believe you're going down. Down. There it is. My baby's a bureaucrat. In the style of Louis Jordan, I think. Although the this thing, you know that song? Killer Joe by Benny Golson. Everything Benny Golson has ever done. Whoa, it's that thing again. That is wacky. Oh boy, I do not understand these phones, but I like when I'm surprised by them in a good way. Thank you. Yeah, Benny Golson, amazing writer, arranger, sax player, trumpeter, yes, singer. Oh man, he was off the hook. And he wrote for everything from like, small bands to television, TV scores. Look him up, Benny Golson, Golson. And then you'll see that I lifted this that chord progression and lyrics. Sorry. But, I love it. Shall I play the ukulele? Let's play ukulele, shall we? Why not? Oh, thank you, John. I just remembered, Christy, the most of the voice talent for Bubble Guppies were in LA. That's why I didn't meet most of them. I think most of them were in LA. If my memory serves, and sometimes it serves, sometimes it's soft serve. Let's see, what do we have here? My memory is a steel sieve. There we go. Oof. There we go. It's not going to get better. But luckily it's a ukulele and it doesn't matter. Baritone ukulele. I recommend it. So what is this one? So this one is one of our family's favorite, hits. Not something that I wrote, but but that allows us to enjoy it all the more. I'm more likely to play it. It's every time you hear this woman's voice, you fall in love with her. It's true. All of us do, and I'm sure you do too. It's Corinne Bailey Rae, and she has I don't know that she has more than 2 or 3 records in her own name, but she sings on a lot of, she does like guest appearances here and there, like on the Fats Domino tribute record that came out of New Orleans, or Herbie Hancock's record, The River, which is all Joni Mitchell songs, and she sings the title track, The River, and it's so beautiful. I mean, the rest of the record is intensely beautiful. You have everybody from Corinne Bailey Rae to Paul Simon to Tina Turner to Christine Aguilera. A lot of different singers doing all Joni Mitchell, and it's profoundly great. But Corinne Bailey Rae, oh my gob. So anyway, this was her big hit, and I loved it. Yes, I have heard of Julie. Yeah, she's great too. Yep. All right, here we go. 3 little birds sat on my window, and they told me I don't have to worry. Summer came like cinnamon, so sweet. Little girls double dutch on the concrete. Maybe sometimes we get it wrong, but it's alright. The more things seem to change, the more they stay the same. Don't you hesitate, girl, put your records on. Play me your favorite song. Just go ahead, let your hair down. Sapphire and faded jeans, I hope you get your dreams. Just go ahead, let your hair down. You're gonna find yourself somewhere, somehow. blue as the sky, sunburned and lonely, sipping tea in the bar by the roadside. Don't you let those other boys fool you. Got to love that Afro hairdo. Maybe sometimes we feel afraid, but it's alright. The more things stay the same, the more they seem to change. Don't you think it's strange? Girl, put your records on, play me your favorite song. Just go ahead, let your hair down. Sapphire and faded jeans, I hope you get your dreams. Just go ahead, let your hair down. You're gonna find yourself somewhere, somehow. 'Twas more than I could take. What happened here? 'Twas more than I could take. Pity for pity's sake. Some nights kept me awake. I thought that I was stronger. Don't you even realize that you don't even have to try any longer? Do what you want to, girl. Put your records on, play me your favorite song. Just go ahead, let your hair down. Sapphire and faded jeans, I hope you get your dreams. Just go ahead, let your hair down. Girl, put your records on, play me your favorite song. Just go ahead, let your hair down. Sapphire and faded jeans, I hope you get your dreams. Just go ahead, let your hair down. You're gonna find yourself somewhere, somehow. There it is. It is so hot and humid here. It's crazy. Thank you. My favorite Jewel song. Oh boy. I don't know. I'll have to get back to you with that one. Name of that song and songwriter again. That song is Put Your Records On by Corrine, C-O-R-R-C-O, I think it's 2 R's, I-N-E, unless it's 1 R and 2 N's. I think that's it. C-O-R-I-N-N-E, Bailey, B-A-I-L-E-Y, Ray, R-A-E. And everything she's ever done is so lovable and beautiful, and you just love her. She's British. Like she sings, and she sings in a very British way. What is it, the first line of that tune? 3 little birds sat on my window, like that. That's how I learned it, and my daughter was like, please don't sing it like that. Mortifying the kids is one of my favorite pastimes. I'm gonna miss it. I'll get back to it. You know what? Here's to mortifying the kids. Let's do it. If we can all agree, they're not here now. They don't know. It is raining now. You know the good thing about the rain? No fireworks. Ha 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 ha! Take that, fireworkers. I don't know if you're all getting fireworks where you live, but I was, so Thursday night I hadn't slept at all because the fireworks were relentless, and they're on all sides, and apparently they're in all boroughs and in a lot of different cities. Then, let's see, then I brought an air conditioner up from the basement on Thursday. That explains some aches and pains. And slept. That was Thursday night. Wednesday night I didn't sleep. Thursday I was a wreck. Then last night, even with the air conditioner on, at 1:45 in the morning, something like that. Right, like it felt like it was right in front of our window. Might have been. Oh man, makes it hard to sleep. Anyways, I don't think it's prepare for July 4th. Yeah, well, you know, I wouldn't mind. I don't mind, you know, when the holidays come around and you know you're hit with fireworks or whatever. But it's relentless every single night till, you know, almost 3 in the morning. It's hard. Anyways, here's another tune that I wrote for my wonderful wife, who's not here but should be here. She was calling while I was doing this a little while back, probably to tell me why she wasn't going to be here. But if it were an emergency, she would call again and text and all that, and that hasn't happened. So here is a tune, a little more sincere, or, you know, the other one was sincere, but this is a little more, is earnest different than sincere? Not really. Another side, a little deeper. There we go. And it's in French. Well, it's not in French, but everybody can sing along to the French part. You'll recognize it. And when it comes, you can say, ah, oui. The rocks on the beach were just rocks on the beach. Not gems, but then you changed me. Je t'aime. I was banging my head against the wall again and again. But then you showed me there was no wall. Je t'aime. I never quite saw it, but my life was total mayhem. But then you cleaned me up a little. Je t'aime. Before there was just us, there was us and them. But then you changed me. Je t'aime. The rocks on the beach were just rocks on the beach. Not gems, but then you changed me. Je t'aime. Je t'aime. Je t'aime. There it is. Ah, Michelle, I don't know if you're still there, but Michelle Gentile is possibly here, and Michelle, You know that, the language of love. You know that one. Michel, if you can't tell by his name, is Canadian French, and also, if you can't tell by his name, is one of the great flute players, probably in on Earth. It's really outstanding, and he plays on some Blues Clues stuff. For those Blues Clues fans out there, he plays on such tunes as "Silly Hat." I don't know if you're all familiar with that one. Has a classic Cuban beat that I stole from Cachao. And if you don't know Cachao, now you have to go buy all the records by Cachao. Cachao. Anyways. Oh, you're welcome, Maria. Thank you, Anastasia. I'll just do one more and then I'm out. Here's one that I find to be a balm for our times. Always timely, I think, but especially now. And here's one that we do play with. I do play with Ro and the Nomads when we're up and running, and we recorded it, so it will be out there at some point. It's called "Don't Be Stingy." Don't be stingy with your love. Take a message from above. Nothing to be frightened of. Don't be stingy with your love. Your outside is in and your inside is out. Let's get to what every soul's about. What was it that you meant when you said get to the moment? Don't be stingy with your mind. Flow on when your brain wheels grind. Take your time, unwind. Reach out to your neighbor and be kind. Don't be stingy with your love. Take a message from above. Nothing to be frightened of. Don't be stingy with your love. Don't be stingy with your love. Take a message from above. Nothing to be frightened of. Don't be stingy with your love. Sometimes it's tough when the chips are down. Can't feel the sunshine in your town. Don't want nobody slowing your pace. somebody in your face, but never mind that stingy brat. Keeps you small and unattached to the great life you could live. I've given up all you can give. Don't be stingy with your love. Take a message from above. Nothing to be frightened of. Don't be stingy with your love. Don't be stingy with your love. Nothing to be frightened of. Don't be stingy with your And there it is. My didactic song. But it's hopefully goes down easy. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for coming. Thanks for the bubbles. I hope you all enjoyed yourself. On Thursday, July 2nd, I hope to be doing a concert outside of St. Anne's. Well, I probably will be in Brooklyn Heights, and I'll get somebody to put it on my Facebook Live. I don't remember what time that is. I think it's at 6 at night on Thursday. I'll post it on Facebook. And that's just going to be a short one, maybe a little more than a half an hour. And I'm hoping that Marcelle Lashley Davies will be singing with me, because she's so great. But we'll see. And then, you know, the next 2 days, Friday and Saturday, might be from a different place with a keyboard or something like that, but it will happen. All right, see y'all later. Have a great night. Thanks for sticking around, Maria and everybody. Okay, bye-bye. Love you all for showing up. It's so nice. Bye-bye.